Mais que se passe-t-il? Hello everyone and welcome to Miko's Corner. Today we're going to play something a little different. This is called Bohemian Killing. I'm going to read the description from the Steam store. I've apparently played 2 hours of this in the past, but I have no recollection of it and I probably didn't get too far. So here's the summary. Paris, 1894. Class differences and pervasive racism finally lead to a tragedy. A year later, you find yourself on trial, accused of a brutal murder. How far will you go to exonerate yourself? Will you lie? Manipulate the evidence, frame others, act insane, confess? Your imagination is the limit. It's an adventure indie first-person detective type game, and I believe it's like point and click. But yeah, we shall see. Also, I apologize for the stuff happening at the beginning. I apparently had to reset my Capamon, which is just, fun. Okay, and now I need to, get the game on the right monitor. I think it's going to be one of these where I have to be on the screen, yeah. Alright, let's see if our donation dock and Capamon need to move. This is a much better photo than the ones that I was finding. It also feels a little loud. Okay, I'll bring it down there. If it's too loud, you let me know, or if it's too quiet. Graphics. Oh boy, it's like half. Alright. Audio, that's fine. Controls. English. Subtitles on. I almost did Japanese, whoops. Okay. Hold up. I've played this before, and yet I can't continue. Interesting. That's alright. We want to start from the beginning. You can skip dialogues by holding X during your testimony. It will skip a single dialogue line. During cutscenes in the courtroom, it will skip an entire scene and begin your next testimony. Or is that H? I can't tell. I think it's an H. Suspected Paris serial killer arrested. Fred Ethan guilty?
She should be here by now.
Hold up, I probably should have kept the volume up because of the dialogue here. Okay. Weapon, time, evidence, string of events. Oh god. There's so much stuff. Q. T to check the time.
Bien. So let's get started.
So what does his watch say? 1 to draw my dagger. Can I not? Why do I have to draw my dagger? What kind of dagger is this? Left mouse to attack or to interact. What does his watch say though? Bunch of stuff in either French or Latin. My mouse is a little too sensitive. Let's try that. What's with the red? Is that normal? Okay. Well, they told me to draw my dagger and attack with left. Read a book. Plus 15 minutes? There are interactions that will skip time. Try it by using the hook on the table. Or the book on the table. Oh god, I can't read. In-game time runs like in real life, and it is important to arrange a reliable testimony. What happened? Oh! Oh boy. Certainly looks guilty to me. Why is she skirtless? I can't do anything. I could only... The Moonwalls presents a game by Marcin Makaj, starring Stephanie Kornikard. Bohemian Killing.
Monsieur Eaton. Monsieur Eaton.
Oui? Palais de Justice. Remember that during your testimony, you are not creating history, you are lying about what has already happened. In Bohemian Killing, there are hundreds of possibilities you can frame other people, lie, manipulate evidence and witnesses, plead guilty, or even act insane.
Monsieur Eaton, I'm talking to you.
Yes, sir?
I'm sorry, Monsieur le Président, I was thinking. Do you understand the indictment? Sorry, but I have to ask the prosecutor to repeat. Monsieur Eaton, do you consider it to be a joke?
I can't move.
You're charged with a serious crime.
I'm sitting.
Please stay focused. Monsieur Prosecutor, please continue. As I said, I accuse Alfred Eaton of murdering Marie Capet on the 17th of October.
I'm apparently an owl.
1994 in Paris. That day, Alfred Eaton was at the theatrical premiere of Prométhée, Vol du Feu, which took place at Opéra Garnier.
Prometheus?
As it is apparent from the testimony of witnesses, the accused left at about 8:30 p.m. before the end of the banquet.
Oh, facts presented by the prosecutor will
He rented a room
be available during the game.
at the Caucasus Hotel, which is adjacent to the building in which he lives. It was in that room that approximately at 11:16 p.m. Marie Capet was murdered. Next, the accused returned to his house, and at about 10:05 p.m. he entered his apartment in the company of Marie Capet, or let her in. It results from the fingerprint analysis. It did not show the victim's fingerprints on the outer side of the door, only on the inner. Alfred Eaton, by means of deception or threats, led the victim to his secret workshop, which is located on the first floor of his apartment. The police report did not indicate any signs of struggle or resistance. The accused probably wanted to test on Marie
Oh my
Capet
god.
the prototype of a torture machine of his construction, which was in the room along with medical tools and manuals of torture.
Sorry, I didn't realize my knuckle snapping was coming across on the mic.
When Marie Capet realized what the accused intended to do, she grabbed a metal rod lying in the room and hit the accused on the head, which caused a real threat to his life and, according to doctors, may have caused unconsciousness. The fingerprints of Marie Capet's left hand were found on the rod, as well as Alfred Eaton's traces of blood.
As well as traces of his
Traces
blood, rather.
were also found on the floor of that room. At the time of his arrest, the accused had an extensive wound on his head,
Oops.
as confirmed by medical examination. Seizing the opportunity, Mary Capet fled from the apartment. She was stressed and in a hurry. This was confirmed by her numerous fingerprints secured on the inside of the door of the apartment of the accused. Then, Marie Capet ran into a nearby hotel, the Caucasus. It was the same hotel in which the accused rented a room. As it appears from the testimony of the clerk, Marie Capet was extremely stressed, repeating the word doctor and police. Probably she wanted to call for help. When the clerk went to get some water to calm Marie Capet, she disappeared.
So he probably
The
came
next
in at that
day,
point.
On the 18th of October, about 8:32 a.m., a maid found her body in a room rented by Alfred Eaton. It was covered with numerous fingerprints of the victim and of the accused, and had traces of the victim's blood.
Traces.
The
Not a
immediate
lot.
cause of death was a severe blow to the abdomen in the liver area, with a blade of about 14 centimeters length. The murder weapon constructed by the accused was secured in his apartment. Marie Capet's unwashed blood stains were still present on it,
How is
as
this?
well as the fingerprints of the accused. The accused is also charged by the testimony of one of the neighbors who passed the accused at the front door of the building in which they both lived at about 11:30 p.m. The witness testified that the clothing of the accused
Slight audio
was stained with
funkiness.
blood. Unfortunately, the said clothes were not found. At the time of committing the alleged crime, the accused was sane, which means he acted consciously.
Was I?
For committed crimes, the accused shall be liable to life imprisonment or the death penalty.
Has the accused finally understood the indictment?
Oui, Monsieur le Président.
Does the accused plead guilty to the charges against him?
No, monsieur.
Monsieur le Président.
Does the accused want to provide explanations?
Oui, Monsieur le Président.
Oh boy.
Monsieur le Président, could I ask you for some conversation time with my client?
Of course. I just wish it would not take too much time. We've already wasted too much of it.
Sorry.
Monsieur Eaton, please note that you can look through evidence at any moment. It is available by pressing tab. I will show the defense evidence to the court at the time of your uncovering during the testimony. It might surprise the prosecutor. If necessary, you can recall the string of events
By pressing Q.
prosecution by pressing the Q key. Will you need my help during testimony? I will give you my advice and remind you of important facts and events.
Oh boy. Yes.
We are ready, Monsieur le Président.
Then let's get started. Monsieur Eaton, what were you doing on October 17th,
October.
1894, from 8 to 12 p.m.?
There was a theatrical premiere of Prométhée that day, which was sponsored by Le Feu, in which I am the lead designer.
Ooh.
Starting at 7 p.m., I was at the premiere at the Opéra Garnier. Around 8:30 p.m., after the play, I found that I did not want to attend the dull banquet, and instead I preferred to work. I said goodbye to Hugo Argent, president of Le Feu, and I drove home. I got there at about 9 p.m.
Oh. Remember that in order to arrange a credible line of defense, you will have to take time-lapse into account, press T to access the watch, and match your own actions with evidence. And the string of events according to the press. Oh, God. Okay. In order to arrange credible line of defense, Have to take time lapse into account. T to access watch. Match your own actions with evidence. The audio is taking up like half of the thing. I'm gonna drop it just a smidge. Yeah, I know. Resume. Oh, that's gonna happen again, isn't it? This is my actual mouse. Like, I could have the cursor would be here. Or whatever. Oh, maybe I need to do this. Match your own actions with evidence, which is in tab. Okay. Switch the ignition on.
For a moment, I admired the charming streets of Montmartre.
Indeed I did. The fuck am I doing? Okay. Hugo Argent's testimony number 1. A and D. What? 9 o'clock. We came home. Dude, what am I doing? Oh boy, look at that face. Oh, he's left-handed. That makes sense, the way he was holding the knife. A dagger. Oh, right. Oh boy. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I decided to go for it. Later, I read the restaurant's menu.
Oh boy. We're gonna go.
For a moment, I admired the charming street. I do not recall that.
Which means I'm going out of the way. Okay, I guess I gotta go home, right?
I opened the door and entered the building where my apartment is.
Alright, if I keep my... I gotta keep my mouse in the game, I think, is the issue. In certain parts of the game, the screen becomes black and white. It happens when a judge standing somewhere near you wants to ask you a question. You unlock new defense evidence, you leave the area of the current testimony, yeah.
I found a letter from the Ministère de la Justice.
During your testimony, you are not yeah, okay.
Monsieur le Président, this is the evidence marked with number 2. It clearly shows that my client designed his interrogation machine with only the best
Oh,
intentions.
we found some defense
According to
evidence.
his plan, it was supposed to be forwarded to the prosecutor's office and law enforcement agencies to improve
Oh, we're breathing.
the effectiveness of interrogation. The prosecutor's suggestions that my client has supposedly intended to use this device to torture helpless women is hasty and completely untrue.
Indeed.
This letter only proves that the accused was looking for application of his torture machine and had not found any support from Ministère de la Justice, so he decided to test it on an innocent woman.
The court supports the view that the mere fact of an offer to the Ministère de la Justice does not constitute sufficient evidence that the allegedly accused acted in good faith when creating such a device. Monsieur Eaton, please go back to your testimony.
Precisely. Thank you, Mr. Judge. Or Monsieur de la Présidente, I think? Check your mail, that's fine. Okay. Guess we gotta keep going.
I opened the inner door. I looked at posters on the bulletin board. Then, for a moment, I watched the fireworks over the rooftops of Paris.
No. Brissot's door.
I knocked at Monsieur Brissot's door, and he called back after some time.
Do you always
Whoa!
visit your neighbors at such odd hours?
Monsieur Brissot is the only neighbor I like. I believe with reciprocity. He goes to sleep late, and sometimes we like to argue about politics and the influence of La Révolution on today's France.
Please, return to your testimony.
Yes, sir. I'm like actually nervous. Because I don't want to waste too much time just doing bullshit, right? What? What an insane...
I opened the door to the living room of Monsieur Brissot.
Hello, sir. Plus 10 minutes. Me. Jesus. What am I doing? Oh god, and it's in military time too. Okay. I can't think with this circusy music. Okay, it's already past 9. We're already home, right? So... uh, Oh, they got hints. That's fun. Okay, let's chat with our friend.
For a good 10 minutes, I talked to Monsieur Brissot. And again, we had an argument about La Révolution. Monsieur Brissot felt regret that in modern France, the high birth was no longer relevant. Also, he boasted that he had hired a maid. I do not know where he found the money for her salary and did not see any effects of her work. His apartment was a mess, as usual.
Wasn't that an odd thing for you?
Yes, Monsieur le Président. If someone hires a servant, one can expect order. And in this apartment, there was none.
Did your neighbors say anything else about the maid?
Yes, I was going to say it. It turned out that it was Marie Capet, my old classmate. We grew up in the same city, and I had not known that she had...
Interesting.
So you admit that you knew the victim?
Sir.
Oui, I knew who she was.
Hmm.
There was a letter tucked into Monsieur Brissot's book. The Lordship Service Association was the sender.
Monsieur le Président, this is the evidence marked with number 10. It is a letter sent by a fictitious organization to Monsieur Brissot, which, as it was said in the letter, cultivated traditions of the French nobility and was sending Madame Capet as servant for free. The letter was sent several days before the murder. So the question arises, who had really sent Marie Capet to Monsieur Brissot? And what were their intentions?
Thank you for the clarification. The accused may continue to testify.
Okay, so exploring does have its advantages.
I opened the door to the living room.
Can I explore any more?
I noticed the damaged furnishings. The whole apartment was fit for a major redecoration.
I don't think I can open those doors.
I was curious to see behind opened the door and left the apartment.
Okay, so... Oh boy. Getting everything to line up, that's gonna be the terrifying thing, I think. Okay. Should I just keep going up to my apartment?
Then I used the stairs. I opened the door and entered my apartment.
These apartments are insane, though, by the way. I mean, not what I'm used to anyways. Is it true for Paris? Anyone internationally, can you tell me? Mr. Eaton, an important event is approaching. Press Q to get acquainted with it. 21:25. Can I call them? Okay. Ah! My vision got all blurry over here. Weird.
I opened the inner door.
Do I have a phone? I'd like to call the hotel.
I opened the door.
And then I open the door, and then I open the door, and then I open the door, and then I open the door.
Then I opened the door.
Sorry. Oh. Shave for 5 minutes? Why would I shave at
I
night?
looked into the warehouse in which I store some parts of my machines.
Do I have a phone? And then I use the stairs. Yep. This is a pretty cool apartment.
I examined my new invention's prototype and considered what else should be done.
Work on your invention for 30 minutes.
Then I opened the door.
I don't have a phone? What is this? 1600s? Change your clothes. Well, okay, I just came back from the theater. I probably should change my clothes, right? Oops. I clicked off the screen because of the mouse issue.
Then I changed into some clean clothes.
I changed into non-theater clothes is what I did. I thought that was a thing. I can run. That's awesome.
I used the stairs.
I apparently don't have a phone. Which is absolutely fascinating. Hey. Okay. I think... Eeh. God. I'm so lost. Let's shave for 5 minutes. And then we'll go down to the hotel.
Myself while shaving. My body was stained with blood.
Oops.
I opened the door and walked out into the stairwell.
Maybe I should have shaved later.
I decided to use the stairs instead of the elevator.
Because I frankly don't care.
I opened the inner door.
What is that? Is that to go shopping?
Then I opened the door and stepped outside.
Alright, so this is the hotel thing that I've gotta, like, actually book. Wait, is this the bar? No. Hold up. Room of the History of torture. Guestbook. Top floor apartment in the Caucasus Hotel was rented by Alfred Eaton. On the day of the murder, to rent the room, it was about 9:25. It already happened several times that he rented a room at this hotel, always the same one on the top floor. Okay. I keep pressing escape to get out of it versus to resume. Adjacent, which means to the side. So it should be this one then, right?
For a moment, I admired the charms of Montmartre. I do not recall that.
Dang it. Where the fuck is it? Adjacent is it?
For a moment, I admired the charms of Montmartre.
This is not. Yep, this is that. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, where the fuck am I? Rue de la Macon. Okay, so that's my. Don't look at that. Where's the Caucasus? Oops.
I entered the Café de Paris cafeteria. I wanted to drink some good wine and eat a piece of cheese. A group of Parisian rabble tried to throw me out, screaming that there was no room for gypsy thieves. They beat me and threw me into the street. I was all covered in blood.
Did you report this fact to police officers?
No, Monsieur le Président. I decided that it was not worth losing my time.
And where is that?
A second of my work is more important than the lifetime of each and every one of those plebeians. Besides, if I had
Plebeians.
reported it, I would have done them a favor.
What do you mean, Monsieur Eaton?
In jail, they would have had better living conditions than those holes that they call houses.
I understand. Please return to your
I
test.
understand. Judge. Sir. Okay, also, where the hell am I going? Is it supposed to be here?
I knocked, but no one answered.
Is this the... Okay, this is the Caucasus. It's gotta be. It's so
I
fancy.
entered the nearby hotel.
Okay. There we go. Kinda hard to tell when there's a black gate and no lights. Okay, double checking. Gotta stop pressing escape. Okay. Hello, sir. I'd like to book a room. Oh,
Apparently, the clerk noticed my state, but the rules of savoir-vivre did not let him make any comments.
sorry.
I wanted to rent a room in a hotel, but the clerk said that a room had already been rented in my name.
Oh my goodness.
He said it's on the top floor and gave me a spare key.
Ooh.
Eaton, do you claim that you did not rent that room?
Oui, Monsieur le Président. But I knew it could not be a coincidence. The name Ethan is not that common.
So you tried to learn more from the clerk?
Yes, however, he hid behind his professional secrecy. I knew he wouldn't tell me a thing.
I do not understand one more thing. You live next to the hotel, so why did you want to rent a room there?
Sometimes I meet up with some girls of the Moulin Rouge, and
The Moulin
due to my
Rouge.
reputation, I prefer not to do it in my apartment.
Did you meet Marie Capet face to face?
No, sir.
No, Monsieur le Président, never.
I understand. Please continue.
Okay, is there any evidence around... Okay, wait, let me check the timeline first. That's done. 2205. Huh. Girls are a good alibi, but you can also further investigate this alleged renting and try to prove that someone else did it. Maybe the guest book will be helpful. Okay, how do I get him away from the, guest book?
I wanted to check the guest book, but I couldn't do that with the clerk nearby.
For the love... This mouse issue is insane. I am so sorry.
I opened the elevator grate.
Top floor.
I took the elevator to the second floor.
The elevator. His voice is starting to grate on me.
I opened the elevator grate.
God, I'm being very anal and specific about all of my details.
I examined the historic tableware.
Can I throw a coin down from up here? Get a newspaper.
I examined the historic
Shh,
tableware.
I'm looking. Brosif. Chill.
I opened the inner door.
Wait, enter the room? Is that the same room?
I tried to open the door to the hotel room, but it was closed.
Why did you want to open that door?
I'm ashamed to admit, but I forgot.
Damn it,
which
I
room I had rented.
wanted to knock on the door.
Please continue your testimony.
Okay, well then fine. We're gonna go...
Later, I entered the room.
We'll go in here. If you are covered in blood, you can wash off by taking a bath or changing your clothes. If you are drunk, it will pass spontaneously after a few moments. That's good to know. 10 hours, end of the testimony. Oh boy. We're gonna do the bath because I can't stand the, blood.
I took a bath, washing away any traces of blood. I stared out the window at the quiet street of Montmartre. I went out into the corridor.
Oh my god, his constant play-by-play is... It's not that great. Okay, so... Can't knock on those doors.
Then I opened the door.
Then I opened a door, and then I opened a door.
Later, I saw the logo of the new hotel which was opened in my neighborhood.
What? Where, huh?
Then I opened the elevator grate. I took the elevator to the first floor. I opened the elevator grate.
That's... not it.
Then I opened the elevator grate.
Ay.
I took the elevator to the ground floor.
Moving on the elevator is very bizarre.
I opened the elevator grate.
Is he still here? Of course he is.
I opened the door to the phone.
Ah, the phone room.
I wanted to learn something about that hotel room, allegedly rented by me. I dialed the front desk and asked a staff member to check something in the backyard. I had a moment to look inside the guest book. I checked the guest book. There was my surname, and a signature which I recognized immediately. It was the signature of my father.
Your father? Do tell
Monsieur le
more.
Président, the evidence mentioned by my client has already been presented by the prosecutor. But I must add that we commissioned the handwriting expert. This is the proof marked with number 1. It states that the signature appearing in the hotel guest book really belongs to Antoine Eaton, father of the accused.
Then Monsieur Antoine Eaton will be re-examined as a witness.
Yes, sir. Thank
The
you.
hearing will take place at the next trial. I ask to duly summon the witness. The accused can return to his testimony.
Sweet. I mean, he's clearly... Excuse me, sir. He's clearly guilty, but... Alright, so we did that. 2205. That would be 1005. So where is Marie Capet? I think you should either testify that came to visit, invited her in, testified that she broke into the apartment. I'll think of some proof later. Do you remember the exact time hit you with the metal rod? If you decide to testify that Marie Capet visited you and then an attack occurred, please wait until she comes knocking at your door and then let her in. If you prefer to testify that she broke in, please testify that you had left your apartment and came back just before the attack. So excited for you, by the way. You're amazing. Aw, thanks, Nate. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. By the way, happy belated birthday. Very exciting stuff. I have no recollection of this game. That's the restaurant. You know what? I think it's more interesting if we say that Marie came... or attacked us after she came in. I think that might work better.
Then I opened the gate.
Well, we can't go back in here. We can't go drinking because these
I admired the charming
dumbasses are going to kick us out.
I opened the door and entered my building.
I can't even kill half an hour. Having weird mouse issues, by the way.
I opened the inner door.
With just this game. Oh. Go ahead, close the door.
I closed the inner door.
Ooh. Fromage. Croissant. Let's get an apple, which is what, 4? Enter.
Then I bought something from the vending machine.
Okay. I guess that's it.
Then I opened the elevator grate. Then I took the elevator to the second floor.
Oh, excuse me. I tried door dashing earlier this morning and it didn't go well.
I opened
I was hoping to get some Walgreens and Shaw's orders, but...
the door to my apartment and entered.
And we wait here until Marie comes knocking. Let's play the piano. We can play the piano in the meantime.
I pressed the piano key. cannot play, but I bought the piano to fit the interior decoration.
You. Okay, this game is about a guy who is, let's see, where would it be? Is it tab? I know I have it somewhere. Is it here? No, it's not. Time, Q. I had a photo of him somewhere. Oh well. There's this guy, his name is where the frick is it? Alfred Eaton is on trial for murdering a woman named Marie Capet. It's clear that he's guilty. Like, his blood is on this rod that she attacked him with. Her blood is on his dagger. He had a gash on his head. The victim was found in the room of the Caucasus Hotel by a maid who came about 8:32 a.m. to clean the room. Informed clerk called the police. The body was neither transferred nor hidden. The victim was not missing anything. The murder weapon was secured in the apartment of the accused, which is me, attached to the evidence. Blood traces were found in the belongings of the accused of the floor of the secret workshop in the apartment. A metal rod was secured, which probably served to hit the accused. No traces of victim's blood in the apartment of the accused. There were no signs of struggles or resistance in other parts of the apartment. And we have to not rewrite history, but we have to find the defense's evidence to hopefully convince the judge that we are innocent or get a lesser sentencing, because right now it's death. Or we can try to frame someone else. Presently, we've learned that the room where Marie was killed was actually signed for by our father. So it's kind of like a mystery detective kind of thing, but we're the murderer. So, kind of weird. But yeah, you have to match up with the timeline and the defense. So right now we are waiting for the accused to end, or Marie comes in. Please report. Okay. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Okay. Let's...
I used the stairs.
This is an insane apartment, by the way.
I glanced on the frames hanging on the wall. Their simplicity calmed me down and allowed me to focus.
Okay. Weirdo. Their bedroom. That's 30 minutes. We don't have 30 minutes to spare. We have like 15, 20.
For a while, I listened to music on the gramophone. I looked through the documentation and projects hanging on the wall. I opened the inner door.
I wanted to try something new. Ooh, a hidden door. That's not a good thing.
For a moment, I watched the fireworks over the rooftops of Paris.
Those are very quick fireworks.
For a moment, I watched the fireworks
Sorry.
over the rooftops of Paris.
Don't need to change. I don't know what to do. How do I kill some time?
I used the stairs.
I ran down the stairs.
For a moment, I I admired the new sculptures that I had recently ordered.
They are pretty.
I opened
I know, I really want to open the secret door, but like, I don't know if I'm supposed to right now.
Then I opened the door.
I have 20 minutes to kill before Marie shows up, and...
Then I put my groceries into the cabinet.
Because the time in the game kind of acts like time in real life. So like, literally only a minute has passed. So it's moving real slow. There are ways to extend pass time. But I don't have much in our house.
Opened the door.
Can I just sit and chill for a minute? Those are some pretty purple chairs.
For a moment, I watched the rooftops of Paris through the window.
It's always for a moment. Okay, fine, let's cook.
Later, I took to cooking dinner for the next day.
An important event is approaching.
I heard someone knocking at the door. I opened it, and there she was, Marie Capet.
I love the dress.
I invited Marie Capet inside. She said she remembered me from school and was curious how things turned out for me. She had been recently hired as a maid by my neighbor, Monsieur Brissot. I showed her my apartment, my designs and inventions. She was delighted. So I thought maybe she would be interested in my interrogation machine. I took her to my private workshop.
Uh-oh. It's, hold up. Probably wanted to test on her the prototype of a torture machine is construction. The woman realized what the accused intended to do. She grabbed a metal rod lying in the room and hit the accused in the head. Seizing the opportunity, fled from the apartment. That was cute. Evident. Okay. Pick up your journal. Read the book. Should I say goodbye?
I said goodbye to Madame Capet.
Oh no! Did I fuck up?
Monsieur Eaton, why did you make Madame Capet leave your apartment?
It's a great question. It's a great question. I apparently don't have an answer for. I had food on the stove. Well, sir, you see, I think I fucked up. I think that was the secret door. Do I have an answer for this? I don't have an answer for this. I think I screwed up. It's literally never stopped at that before. Usually he just talks because he has an answer already. Because as most serial killers are, he is a master manipulator. I think I screwed up. Hold up. Did my game freeze? Nothing is working. Oh, this is hilarious. Okay. What? Go to menu? Let's see what happens. Yeah, you are not creating history, they tell us. You are lying about what has already happened. Hundreds of
And at this
possibilities.
time, I announce a break. Take the accused back into custody.
Sir?
Bienvenue, messieurs. We are all present, so we can begin. Monsieur Eaton, please continue your testimony from the moment you landed yesterday.
Where does it leave me? This is the question. 10 o'clock. Okay, so yeah, I fucked up.
For a moment, I watched the rooftops of Paris. For a moment,
Shh. Shush. So used to pressing escape to get out of things. If I shave him, I'm gonna bloody myself up again because that's gonna be hilarious.
then I opened the door.
And I open the door and I open the door. Why is this house so boring? Why didn't they give me a book in here? Unless it's in his bedroom.
I opened the door.
I could see that being the case. And I use the stairs.
I used.
Yeah, I don't need your play-by-play.
I opened the inner door.
Get in here. Okay, it's changing clothes. Sleep. Secret door. No books. Not cool. Oh, I can't jump in this
Then
game.
I used the stairs.
Who doesn't have a living room? Is that just a living room? It's like a sitting room. Oh, oh, oh. Almost stand on it. And I don't have a reflection. It's a good reflection of the back of the room, though. Just no reflection of me. I do love this music, though. It's really pretty. See, the trouble is, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do anything in the secret workshop before she arrives. To, like, prepare or find evidence. Oh, come on, Marie. If I leave, do you think I'd pass her in the hallway? Have they even programmed that in? Just gonna run around the apartment for a second. I have like this weird like drift thing going on. I was gonna go around it and I changed my mind. Dun, 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 dun. How is it not 10:05? It is precisely 10:05, right? Yep, 22:05. Why would she come over at 10:05 at night? That's very bizarre. Are we sure these are even like... What if these are like casts of the women he killed? So they're all like in a different pose? That would be creepy as hell. Ooh. Oh my god. Where is she?
I opened the door and walked out into the stairwell.
She should be here.
I opened the door and entered
My
apartment.
testimony is going to be all over the place. I hope I didn't, like, screw the game up.
Then I opened the
Because
door.
I'd hate to have to restart.
Later, I took to cooking dinner for the next day.
What? I have no idea what's going on.
I used the stairs.
Let's go to the secret room. Maybe she's just been waiting there.
I opened a hidden door behind my bookcase, leading to my second workshop.
Can you explain to the court why you have a hidden workshop?
I work there on my secret projects that I create independently of Le Feu.
I understand. Please continue.
Well, why is it a secret?
I checked if the designs of my most important invention were still in place.
Please tell the court which invention these designs are related to.
Sorry, my mouse is being
No, it is classified information, Monsieur President.
Good. Please continue.
good. Okay, bye. Ay.
My journal, in which I described the construction process of my interrogation machine, was on my desk.
Back to the courtroom.
Monsieur le Président, this is the evidence marked with number 3. It clearly shows that my client had only his best intentions during the construction of his interrogation device. According to his plan, it would be forwarded to the prosecutor's office and law enforcement agencies in order to improve the effectiveness of interrogation. My client also wrote that the first test of the machine would be conducted under the supervision of the Ministère de la Justice.
Thank you, Counselor. The The accused may return to his testimony.
Okay.
I read for a while about the history of torture.
Are you interested in this subject?
It is not about hurting someone, but to use pain as one of the methods to convince someone to testify.
Do you think it is acceptable to inflict pain during the interrogation?
In extreme cases, yes, but my device is not inflicting it. And the prosecutor naming my device the torture machine only shows his deep ignorance on that subject.
Order, please. And I admonish the accused to make no offense to any of the participants of this trial. Please, return to your testimony.
Excusez-moi. So, sorry, I did not mean to bow my... did I pick up the dagger now or later? I don't think this one worked out well. There's something wrong with this testimony right here. Okay. So I probably shouldn't take my dagger is what I'm thinking here. Oh, my mouse is way over there now, which is fun. Okay, cool. The hell time is it?
I opened a hidden door behind my bookcase, leading to my second workshop. Then I opened the door. I started to work on my new cleaning.
Okay, so it should be
After 30 minutes,
11.
I decided to take a break.
Okay, so aside from missing the fact that I've gotten hit with the metal rod, we're past this event. Wait, what time was that one? Okay, so that's 11. 11:30? Yeah, 11:30. 11:16. Oh, it stayed open, thank you. Let's read this for 15 minutes.
For a while about the history of
An important event is approaching. Let's try shaving again.
I used the stairs.
Or should we go to the bar to get drunk?
opened the door and walked out into the stairwell.
Thing is that rather than exploring what we want to explore, we have to pretend to be
instead of the elevator.
doing our alibi.
I opened the inner door. Then I opened the door and stepped outside.
Oh, this is so weird. And it's also very short, so I'm confused if this is actually working. I supposedly played 2 hours of this the first time I ever played it. Can't go too far this way, right?
For a moment, I admired the charms of Montmartre. I do not recall that.
I'm just walking around, you know. It's a weird ass moon. Okay. I need these guys to beat me up. Ooh, yes.
Later, I tasted some champagne from the ice bucket.
Whoa. Okay, there we go. Just had to bump into him. Whoops.
I entered the Café de Paris cafeteria. I wanted to drink some good wine
Café de
and eat a piece of cheese.
Paris Cafeteria.
A group of Parisian rabble tried to throw me out, screaming that there was no room for gypsy thieves. They beat me and threw me into the street. I was all covered in blood.
Monsieur Eaton, why did you walk into the same cafe where you had
Yeah,
been attacked?
I had a feeling.
I was hoping that this or similar rabble wouldn't be there anymore, and I would be able to drink wine peacefully. For a moment, I admired the charms of Montmartre.
Okay, what do I do for 10 minutes?
I tried to start the car, but it ran out of fuel. I already returned from l'Opéra Garnier on fumes, and there was no way to go anywhere else.
Oh, hi, Bo. Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to recuse myself of murder. What's this lamp? Oh, that's so cute. Can't see anything.
I entered the nearby hotel.
No, don't do that. That's bad, that's bad. Did I screw up? No, okay, it just was loading. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's this? Hello?
I've just received an urgent package from the Procureur de la République
Republic.
containing new evidence in the case.
Okay.
I ask both the parties to get acquainted with it. It is a letter from the attorney's office from 1 week before the murder, which calls Alfred Eaton in attendance to forward the designs of the invention which he has constructed in secret from Le Feu Company.
Oh, it's the torch
firm
device.
acted on behalf of the president of the company, Hugo Archer. Monsieur Eaton, have you received the letter? Oui, Monsieur le Président. When did you receive it?
I don't remember exactly, but probably on the 10th of October.
So, exactly 1 week before the murder.
Oui, Monsieur le Président.
Which designs are mentioned in this letter?
Designs of my secret invention on which I was working in my free time. It has no connection with Le Feu.
Therefore, why did the firm send you this letter on behalf of Hugo Argent?
Hugo must have guessed what great potential my invention had, and how profitable it could be.
Did you keep your designs in your apartment?
Oui, Monsieur le Président, in the safe.
In my secret workshop.
Due to the new circumstances which may be relevant to the case, I order rehearing of Hugo Argent. Please summon the witness. There will also be a rehearing of Antoine Eaton, father of the accused, due to the suspicion that he had rented the room in which the murder was committed.
Dun dun
At this
dun.
time, I announce a break.
No!
The next court session will be held tomorrow at the same time.
I was so close to finishing my testimony.
Cher fils, your father and I are quite sure that you did not do it. You couldn't have. We love you, and we are waiting for you at home. Please leave this cursed Paris and return to your home parts. Mama et Papa.
Just turn yourself in, it's the only way. Dude, I wish.
Papa asks you not to mention the hotel guest book. Only you know what that means?
Oh. Am I gonna accuse my father of this murder? Oh.
You gypsy scum. You can be sure that you will take responsibility for what you have done to our daughter. You will be beheaded, and even neither your millions nor your connections will be able to help you. Is the stolen money not enough? Is your wrongdoing to all these poor people not enough? You had to tear everything away from us, including our only daughter. Death to the rich. Vive la nouvelle révolution. Mon cher ami, I am in a deep regret that you had to stand before the court accused of such a terrible deed. I assure you that I deeply believe in your innocence
Oh.
and will do my best so that you can continue to work for the glory of Le Feu and toute la France. Cordialement, Hugo Argent.
That'd be funny if there was an option game like that and credits roll. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's so many different options. Oh, for the love of... Weird. Alright, let's just go to bed. You know the door's not gonna be open.
Monsieur Eaton, please hurry. The court is already in waiting.
Bienvenue, messieurs. We are all present, so we can begin.
Bienvenue, Power Bottoms.
To begin with, I inform you that Hugo Argent submitted further clarifications on the letter from the attorney's office discussed yesterday. His testimony has been attached to the evidence. Antoine Eaton, too, has submitted clarification on the issue of the rented room in the Caucasus Hotel. It was attached to the evidence. Monsieur Eaton, please continue your testimony from the moment you've ended yesterday.
I'm just gonna stand by the car waiting for that neighbor to walk by. Stop it. Ugh.
I opened the inner door.
This is just dangerous to be in the Caucasus this close to the murder. Do they have other options? Nope. Same stuff.
I bought a few things from my vending machine. Next, I threw a few francs to the fountain in the hotel. opened the door and walked
I don't know
out
what to
into the
do.
street.
Should I have stayed longer in the hotel and then...
I opened the gate.
Well, I can't sit.
For a moment, I admired the charms of Montmartre.
At the front door of the building in which they both live, the clothing of the accused was stained with blood. Few possibilities. According to neighbors, they despised you. We could use this if you would like to testify that the neighbor's lying, saw you entering the building, or he's lying that you saw blood on your clothes. Oh. Indeed passed him while entering the building, but the clothes were stained in your own blood, from the razor cut or a bar fight, which is what I was aiming for. Okay, cool. Pierre Ray's testimony. Is it this door?
For a moment,
Shut
I
up.
admired the charms of Montmartre.
You can't do that every single time. Is it here, front door, or is it... Oh, we're not even really close to... What time is it? 23:30. Friggin' circus music, man. Oh, boy. Sorry.
Then I noticed the lights were on in Monsieur Brissot's apartment.
Oh.
For a moment, I admired the charms of Montmartre.
The fuck is that? Is that a blimp? Middle of the night? Okay. That's the strange thing about time in this game.
For a moment, I admired the charms of Montmartre.
10-2. Well, the good news is that my car appointment for today to do my brakes was less than I thought it was going to be because, my brakes were actually fine. They're just squealing for some reason. So the mechanic took apart the car to get at the brakes. Because they've had this happen before, and he just, like, scuffed them up to try and, stop the squealing. And I did have it happen very lately when I was driving home. So rather than replacing the pads or the calipers or whatever, it was much cheaper. So it was like $120 for service and then $30 for cleanup, which is typical. But then I also had them I asked if they could buff my headlight covers, cause like they've had this weird grime on them. So rather than $350, it was only like $211, I think, which is good. Made me feel a lot better. I also found a bunch of my old Pokemon cards. I was surprised about that. And like, we're talking OG Pokemon cards back from the 90s and 2000s when I first got them. I don't even know who bought them. But like, I have Grodudo, Lumino. I don't even know if, see, some of these ones that are other languages, I don't know if they're fake. I do know a couple that are fake. You can tell from the back of them, they don't look quite right like the other Pokemon cards. But beyond that, I'm not sure if my non-English cards are fake. But that one that I just told you is actually Wigglytuff. And then we got Zarbi, which is the unknown. They're also like, you can feel that they're like old, and they're also kind of slightly curved. And I've got Dark Rapidash and Brock's Primeape. Groupix! It's Vulpix! Well, like, I've done some horrible things to some of these cards. Like, there's some that have, like, a singular hole punch in them, and other ones have been, like, stapled to a wall. Like, I could not sell these even if I wanted to. But, like, the Groupix one is so cute. She's curled up underneath a tree. Ugh. Absolutely the best. Magu Marashi. Looks like Cyndaquil, but it has 5,600 HP. That can't be right. That's gotta be a fake card. Oh yeah, it's like a purpley, not a blue. But yeah, I like separated all of these in terms of fancy or but yeah. I could pull out the table and I mean, I'm looking through this small pile right now, but I could pull out a table and record. Ooh, that's a pretty Seadra. It looks like a newer one too. Lanoon is definitely a new one too. Super, super shiny. And of course they're also curved because I've had rubber bands around them. But yeah. Probably try and sell some of them that I haven't like completely wrecked.
For a moment, I admired the...
Yeah, you love enjoying the charms of Montmartre. Should I... I want to go in, I want to finish. But yeah, I really need to update my binder. The thing is, I don't know if I'll get much done after streaming today because I'm very tired. I was having trouble sleeping last night. So or this morning rather. So stayed up too late. Could not fall asleep, my brain would not shut up. Like, I had a scary thought that what if the New Hampshire thing is a ploy, because they haven't sent me any hiring paperwork. And it's in 2 Sundays that I'm supposed to travel down there. And, yeah, so a little bit of fear.
For a moment, I admired the charms of Montmartre.
Oh, my friggin' mouse, I swear to God.
I opened the door and entered the building where my apartment is.
Hello.
In the hallway, I passed the neighbor who was coming out of the building. He could have noticed the blood on my clothes, but it belonged to me, not to the victim. It was the result of the bar fight. I opened the inner door.
I think I did that last time too.
I called the elevator.
I went into the bar fight like twice by accident. I think this is it. I think I can go to sleep now. Maybe just pass the accused. think that's it, yeah.
I opened the elevator grate.
The
I
elevator
took the
grate.
elevator to the second floor.
I'm not making fun of his accent, I swear.
I opened the elevator grate. I opened the door and entered my apartment.
Alright, I can change clothes. I don't
I
have
used
to.
the stairs.
I don't have to bat. I don't have to take a
I
bath.
opened the door. Then I changed into some clean clothes.
And we went to sleep.
I was tired after the banquet, so I immediately went to sleep. I was even too tired to undress.
Is it all you want to testify, Monsieur Eaton?
Oui, Monsieur le Président.
And so I close the hearing. It is time to present your positions.
I don't think this went well. Palais de Justice.
Monsieur le Président, the accused tried to trick himself off the responsibility. He used cunning rhetoric, trying to hide more and more of his new lies. However, in view of the evidence presented by the prosecutor, I have no doubt that Alfred Eaton, defendant who appeared today before the court, murdered Marie Capet in cold blood.
I mean, we don't know what happened with her
Let the High Court not
visiting
be
us.
deceived by his tearful stories about a poor gypsy from the country who gained his success with hard work, and which Marie Capet so cleverly tried to destroy. It was the accused who destroyed the life of a poor girl and her family with full premeditation. And what did that poor girl do to deserve such cruel fate? She was searching for a better life, and was employed as a
I was
maid in
searching
the
for a
same
better
building
life.
in which a dangerous psychopath lived.
Don't call me a psychopath.
According to the prosecution, the accused is guilty, Monsieur le Président. Therefore, I apply for recognition of Alfred Eaton, defendant who appeared today before the court, guilty of all charges against him, and for imposition of the death penalty by beheading on the guillotine. Thank you. Monsieur le Président, Monsieur Prosecutor used a lot of high-flown words. However, during the preparation of indictment, he made many mistakes.
Oh.
As to the hotel room, my client had never rented a room in the Caucasus Hotel. As we have shown during the proceedings, it was his father, Antoine Eaton. It is supported by the hotel's guest book, graphology expertise, and the testimony of Antoine Eaton. As to the alleged attempt to use the torture device on the victim, my client did not intend to use his interrogation device, which the prosecutor describes as a torture machine, neither on Marie Capet nor on anyone else. This is indicated by the letter sent by my client to the Ministère de la Justice with a proposal of a lawful use of the equipment to serve the law as well as society. The journal of Alfred Eaton clearly proves it, where he writes that he does not intend to use his device against honest, innocent people. It is important to emphasize the relationship of Marie Capet and my client. According to the testimony of the victim's parents, she felt a deep resentment and contempt, both for my customer and for his work.
Interesting.
As to the meeting with Marie Capet in his apartment,
Do tell.
indeed, Marie Capet came to visit my client in his apartment. However, he did not let her in.
Huh?
We do not know where Madame Capet's fingerprints from inside of that apartment came from.
What?
As for Alfred Eaton's weapon,
Please note, Monsieur le Président, that my client testified that he had not had the murder weapon on himself. The
Correct.
knife was in his secret workshop all that time. Everyone could have stolen it.
Everyone.
And dropped it off.
Anyone.
As for the murder, as my client testified, he did not kill Marie Capet. So, who did?
Yeah, that's the problem. I didn't really place blame on someone.
Monsieur le Président, that Alfred Eaton worked on a secret invention, which designs he kept hidden in his own safe. Neither Hugo Argent nor Le Feu Company was supposed to ever know about it.
Hugo Argent is a
But that is not what
simp.
happened. Monsieur Argent not only learned...
Oh wait, we're not
about
allowed
the
to use that word, are we?
invention, but also
Whoops.
wanted to come into its possession. This is indicated by a letter from a law firm that was sent to my client.
Hugo's a tool. There we go. That's the word I wanted to use. He
The maid, Marie Capet, was sent shortly before the
believes I'm innocent.
I would like to add that the letter was sent from a non-existent organization, and remuneration for Marie Capet's work was not provided. So who and why had she been sent? In the same room that was rented by the father of the accused, Antoine Eaton. According to the testimony of Antoine Eaton, his son, Alfred Eaton, informed him about his problems with Hugo Argent. He wanted to help his son, so he used Marie Capet's aversion towards him and her difficult situation and hired her to steal the documents. So, if Alfred Eaton had ceased to possess them, he couldn't have handed them over to Hugo Argent's lawyers. However, something must have gone wrong. Maybe Marie Capet demanded more money or started to
accuse our
blackmail
father.
Antoine Eaton. Maybe there was some kind of accident and she was killed. There are many different possibilities, and there is a slight chance they will get determined, so I think that there are too many doubts to convict my client. As for the testimony of the neighbor who saw Alfred Eaton entering the building covered in blood,
I'm tired.
according to the testimony of my client, the meeting actually took place, and his clothes were stained with blood, but it was his blood, not the victim's. Blood caused by
a blood fight.
Thank you, Monsieur le Président.
Next minutes means that I will skip. Waiting for an important event, indeed. Okay, where is my mouse there? Letter from the parents too.
Your father and I are praying for you, and we believe that the court will be merciful. Maman et Papa. Postscriptum. Papa is sorry that it did not work as he had planned.
What? Also, why did she sign formally versus Mama? She said Maman. This is a new one. An anonymous letter. Oh god. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Monsieur Eaton, the French Gypsy Association wishes to send you
Huh.
support and condolences for the persecution caused by your gypsy origin. We are aware that it was the main cause of your indictment. We offer you a safe haven if you decide to leave the prison in less official way.
Oh.
One of our persecuted members, who had also been imprisoned in the prison de la Santé, mentions the decayed walls in most of the cells. Maybe you could use this information. Signed, X.
You mean right here where it's like clearly a different... Oh, I can... This mouse... This game, I think, is really the issue. The decayed walls. Yeah. That was definitely an issue. Don't think I can do anything right now.
Monsieur Eaton, please hurry. The court is ready to announce the verdict.
Am I screwed?
The verdict on behalf of the République Française. The court, as present, hereby finds that Alfred Eaton, accused of murdering
Fingers
Marie
crossed.
Capet, is guilty of the charges against him, and sentences the accused to the death penalty by beheading on the guillotine.
Guillotine.
The executions will be done in Prison de la Santé
The next day. This is such an interesting courthouse, by the way. Oh, I can't read. I cannot read. Unlocked evidence of defense. Judge's confidence gained. Oh my god. Is it because I'm sitting so far away? Obvious lies uncovered by the court. Discovered game ending. Oh wait, it didn't... Justification of the verdict. There is no doubt that Alfred Eaton is guilty of the murder of Marie Capet. The court found no mitigating circumstances in favor of the accused, therefore the most severe punishment was imposed. Oh. Now I see. I'm very confused. Unlocked evidence of defense is 7 of 13. Judge's confidence was 8. Obvious lies was 1. That's not bad. Discovered game ending, 7 of 8. So there are 8 endings to this game. Interesting. Ow, my neck hurt when I tried to turn. Okay, so I probably played this previously, got an ending. Oh. Whoa. I gotta lay on a dirty, dried blood. Ugh. Oh. I think my other ending was the escape. You were sentenced to death. Unlocked endings, 1 of 9. Prepare a new line of defense. Interesting. Let me check something real quick. Menu items. It's probably all those friggin' posts. Yeah. The trading cards. Witness. Suspect. And witness. Alright, I was gonna check my achievements. So I got the... Wait. I got the 8th ending. Wait, that can't be the case. It said I got 7 of 8, which would mean that I'd gotten life imprisonment? That's what the achievements say. But I died. There are 3 innocents. 1 is 10 years, 1, the other is 10 years, 2, 25 years and life imprisonment. And then death. There's also achievements for finding the defense evidence. And I found some of them, but it didn't save? Huh. Yeah, it's about a 2-hour. Red square on the cursor is the first thing that pops up. There we go. Same issue. Seeing this issue, looking into it. This was in 2018. The tech team has not been able to reproduce it yet, so it might still need investigating. Jeez. Excuse me. Alright, I wanted to check the guides real quick. Wait, no guides? You for sure? Yeah, achievement not showing. Bugs in game. Oh boy. Someone just decided to list the bugs they found. Evidence not added when collected after skipping a cutscene. The annoying square arrow that is not supposed to be there. Missing part of the conversation when knocking on the neighbor's door. Achievements not achieved in-game only after exiting the game. Money evidence and AE testimony achievement not achieved.
She should be here by now. Bien. So let's get started.
Just one more time. So here's the thing. It claimed I killed her at 11:16, but now I'm killing her at 11:31. I like just immediately left clicked. There is a phone on the table in this room. Oh, so I didn't actually kill her yet. Oh yeah, that's a secret room. That's very cool. Okay, let's see if we can go through this a little bit quicker. Yes, sir? Oui?
Monsieur Eaton. Monsieur Eaton, I'm talking to you.
I'm sorry, Monsieur le Président. I was...
Yes, I still want the attorney to help. How do I act insane?
Later. car and go for a ride, but it ran out of fuel. From l'Opéra Garnier, I already returned on fumes. I decided to go for an evening walk.
What if I just do everything, like, out of order?
I opened the door and walked into the Caucasus Hotel. I wanted to rent a room in a hotel, but the clerk said that a room had already been rented in my name. He said it's on the top floor and gave me a spare key. I must add that the conversation with this man was not held at about 9:25 p.m., as according to his testimony, but at a different time.
Monsieur Eaton, do you claim that you did not rent that room?
Oui, Monsieur le Président, but I knew it could not be a coincidence. The name Ethan is not that common.
So
is
you
his
tried to
name
break off-
Eaton or Ethan?
Yes, however, he hid behind his professional secrecy. I knew he wouldn't tell me a thing.
I do not understand one more thing. You live next to the hotel.
So sometimes I meet up with some girls.
Did you meet Marie Capet?
No, Monsieur le Président, never.
I understand. Please continue.
Then I opened the elevator grate. I took the elevator to the first floor. I opened the elevator grate.
Knock knock.
I tried the door handle to the hotel room, but it was closed. I tried to open the door to the then
We're gonna do everything.
the elevator grate. I took the elevator to the second floor.
Oh, I gotta open the grate.
The elevator grate.
My bad.
I opened the inner door. I tried to open the door to the hotel room, but it was closed.
Why did you want to open?
that door?
I'm ashamed to admit, but I forgot which room I had rented.
I understand. Please continue your
You
testimony.
wanna try this door next?
I tried to open the door to the hotel room, but it was closed.
Why did you want to open that door? I forgot again.
I'm ashamed to admit, but I forgot which room I had rented.
But I hadn't rented it. How was I to know?
Continue your testimony.
Ay,
Later, I entered the room.
good mouse.
I glanced at the painting, imitating early Monet.
You seem better. There is a phone in here. Lure the clerk out of the hall.
Then I read cultural announcements. I went out into the corridor. I opened the inner door.
Run over.
Then I opened the elevator grate. I took the elevator to the ground floor. I opened the elevator grate.
Hello, sir. It is 9:25. Your clock is very wrong. It's also not working, like, in general.
I opened the inner door. I wanted to learn something about that hotel room, allegedly rented by me. I died.
Oh, for the love of... Is it because I have two screens and it's being weird?
I checked the guest book. There was my surname, and a signature which I recognized immediately.
Recognized
It
immediately.
was the signature of my father.
Indeed.
Monsieur le Président, the evidence mentioned by my client has already been presented by the prosecutor. But I must add that we commissioned the hand...
Goodbye, sir.
Later, I opened the door and walked out into the street. I opened the gate. I read cultural announcements.
Moulin Rouge. Concert bar.
Then I read cultural announcements.
I was still reading them. I wasn't done. Alright. Now we're done.
For a moment, I admired the charm
got...
of Montmartre. I read the restaurant's menu.
Poibois de Conrad et... I'm not gonna...
Menu.
It's too long. I don't want to try
I
it.
opened the door and entered my building.
Makes me nervous.
There was a letter for me from the Ministère de la Justice.
Monsieur le Président,
I opened the inner door. I opened the elevator grate.
Ugh. $22.05.
I took the elevator to the second floor. I opened the elevator. Then I opened the door to my apartment and entered.
Wait.
Then I opened the grate of my private elevator.
The basement.
I used my freight elevator to go to the basement.
Did we even go to the basement last time?
Then I opened the grate of my private elevator.
Oh.
I looked at the boxes that contain some part of my inventions. They are delivered by cable car from Le Feu and then unloaded. For a moment, I watched the
I wasn't
fireworks
done
over the rooftops of
listening to the boxes. Okay, there's nothing to do down here. Get up.
Then I opened the grate of my private elevator.
Holy crap.
I took the freight elevator to my apartment. Usually, I use it to take up the boxes with parts from Le Feu.
Why not have a first floor apartment in that case?
I opened the elevator.
Make a lot more sense.
I used the stairs.
We don't need to know you use the stairs. chill.
I opened the inner door. I opened a hidden door behind my bookcase, leading to my second workshop.
Can
Yep.
you explain to the court why you have a hidden...
I work there on my secret. My journal, in which I describe the construction process of my interrogation machine.
Do, do,
Monsieur le
do.
Président.
Then I turned on my prototype machine to integrate prisoners. I turned off my prototype machine to interrogate prisoners.
That is kind
I
of terrifying.
read for a while about.
Are you interested?
It is not about.
Do you think it is?
In extreme case.
Order, please. And I'd not...
That was it.
I opened a hidden door behind my
Let me out.
bookcase, leading to my. I opened the inner door. I started to work
Huh?
on my new cleaning machine. After 30 minutes, I decided to take a break. I used the stairs. I heard someone knocking at the door. I opened it, and there she was, Marie Capet. I invited Marie Capet inside. She said she remembered me from school and was curious how things turned out for me. She had been recently hired as a maid by my neighbor, Monsieur Brissot. I showed her my apartment, my designs and inventions. She was delighted. So I thought maybe she would be interested in my interrogation machine. I took her to my private workshop.
Goodbye.
I said goodbye to Madame Capet and closed the door.
Monsieur Eaton, why did you make Madame Capet leave your apartment?
I made it freeze again. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Bohemian. Killing. Not Rhapsody. Not helpful. I'm reading a someone who's ending 6. But if my game keeps freezing when I say goodbye to Marie, it feels like it should just be a game over. There's literally like 2 pages in the discussions for this game, by the way. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of like, about this now. Well, it was a good, you know, good game to try, for sure.
And at this time, I announce a break. Take the accused back into custody.
Oh, I did not mean to.
Bienvenue, messieurs. We are all present, so we can begin. Monsieur Eaton, please continue your testimony from the moment you've ended yesterday.
Which is something we still haven't seen, because it keeps being weird. Like, I don't know, like, am I supposed to turn on the torture device? Am I supposed to do something else? I don't know.
And at this time, I announce a break. Take the accused back into custody.
Yeah, that's weird. It does that and then it takes you here. So yeah, like I said, I love the music for this. It's a good idea for a game. It needs to be updated, honestly. Apparently it was ported to the Switch, though, if I was reading that thing correctly. So I don't know. There's a possibility. I know that there's a handful of other games that are kind of like this. Because I bought them around the same time. Let's see if I can find them real quick. Oh, I really want to play Her Story with you guys, but I really want to get info on that poll I posted on my channel on YouTube about what time is best for you to watch a stream. In fact, I probably should have done days as well. Where is it? Dead Synchronicity. I played that one a fair amount, but I'd like to try it again and finish it. And there's a few others too, I think. I do need to finish Life is Strange. Where are they? I know I have more. One Night Stand was a pretty good one, too. Dear Esther. I think The Kindred. Oh, Phantom Doctrine. think that might be one too. Yeah, I have a few games that are kind of like this. Plus, I have a bunch of the Blackwell games too, which have been intriguing to me. I kept seeing them on Steam for a while. Oh, 1954 Alcatraz. That was the other one I was looking at. Yeah, that one. But yeah, I was hoping to go for a little bit longer today with something a little more like, I don't want to say interactive, but that involved me more in terms of me being like participating and more involved with it, rather. That's the word I was looking for, involved with it. But yeah, I just chose the wrong game. I also have The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker. Murderous Pursuits. Silent Age, that's another one that's pretty cool. But yeah, we'll call it here for now. I think I might go through my Pokemon cards and do like a little video, and I'll post that in a bit as well. Like, these are old cards. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, maybe? Maybe I'll return to it, I don't know. If you haven't already, please make sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, please subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Twitch. And I love hearing comments down below and responding to you guys if you're on YouTube. Make sure to share with your friends. And I will see you guys next time.